Massada, 56 meters above sea level, okay, over there, the tower. That's it, 56 meters, 150 feet.
Wow, yeah.
Okay.
That's unbelievable.
That is unbelievable.
That was so far
above sea level.
That was so far below sea level.
That is a lot.
So, the first people to come up here were those Hashmoneans. You remember I talked to you about the Judah the Maccabee coming up, kicking out the Greeks. When you think about that little empire that they had in between Greece to the south and the east, and Rome to the north and the west, they had to be militant. More or less like we have to be militant today when we're surrounded by the huge Muslim empire. We have to be militant. They come up here because it's a very important strategic place. You look down there, main entrance to Israel from there. You put a scout from here, he goes up to Jerusalem, he informs Jerusalem. So these people come up here, they put an army post.
Talk louder, I can't hear you.
Later on, if you remember what I said, that there was a civil war, and Herod decides to go over to Rome to make connections and to be blessed by them to come back and be their representative around here. He takes his private family and he sends them to the desert, to the Judean desert, to Massada to be saved, and they're saved. That is why he never forgets this. And with all of his leadership over here that was a little bit controversial at the time, he had a lot of aggression from the people, he always kept in mind that one day, maybe they would want to come and kill him, and he should keep this place. So he goes, and if he wants to run away, he wants to run away in style, and he builds palaces. 1, 2, 3, fourth one up there. He's got 2 swimming pools, 2 bathhouses. The whole shabam, everything. Massada is a very tricky site to guide, mostly because of the fact that the story that people come to hear has hardly any evidence in what you can see the relics around. 95% of what we can see is Herodian. These zealot Jews came about 100 years later and just settled in the places that were already made. There's a few little things that I can show you that they did, but other than that, they didn't add anything to the structure around here. Okay? And again, because it has so much to do with Israel today, everybody on Massada has got a completely different story. I don't know any other site in the world that has got this thing. Usually you come to a site, this and that happens, whatever. Here, the effects affect the people all the time until today, and therefore everyone has a different story. For me, I still am official guide of Massada for the last 10 years. I used to guide guides around here, and I know that I listen to a lot of people around here. Everyone's got completely different stories, which is very interesting to see. So we're going to start with we're going to do a short tour around the northern part of the mountain, show you a few things. We'll talk a little bit about the big uprising against the Romans, and hopefully we'll have time to sum it all up at the synagogue. Let's go, please.